yeah. Going live. Woohoo! How's everybody doing today? Can you hear me okay? Hey, Tony. Hey, attorney. How you doing? 79, good seeing you. Gerald, good seeing you. Sterling, good seeing you. How y'all doing? Can y'all hear me okay? Hey there, Sterling. You got your
Hey, Rocky.
You got your microphone. There you go. Oh, looky there. He's got something.
Well, I got that package from you a week ago.
Oh, nice, nice.
I sent you an email to let you know I got it. But then when you didn't come on last Sunday, I figured you went bankrupt because you sent me two $2 bills.
I did, man. I went bankrupt. I had to go get a loan.
And I sent those $2 bills to Miss Ida to put in the auction.
Oh, nice, nice. That's good. That's good.
But I kept the stickers.
I see that. That's really good. I like that. I just ordered some more stickers. Getting low. So, hey, Lucky Star, Tony, good seeing you. Water Possibilities, everybody's all here. Good seeing you. Did anybody see Nickel come up?
Walter, good evening.
Eagle Steve's here. Good seeing you, Eagle Steve.
Eagle Steve, good to see you. Jamie Fox. Terry was in here earlier.
She's already gone, huh?
Oh, yeah. I think she probably left that hello in here an hour ago.
Oh, Lordy. Oh, Lordy. Hey, John Camper.
John, good evening.
I saw 79
in sales.
Sal's, yeah, she was in there for a little bit, and I had to leave, so it's 5 o'clock. I guess I can show my shadow, right?
Hey, if you see your shadow, we get 6 more weeks of winter.
Let's hope not. I tell you, I'm so sick of this cold weather. I tell you, I am sick of it. I'm ready for spring. I tell you.
I'll be right back.
Hey there, Matt Wing. Thanks for coming. Tony, good to see you. John Camper, Eagle Steve. If I missed anybody, I'm making sure I get to see you. Say hi to everybody. How's Tony doing? Matt Wing, there you are. How you doing, brother? Good seeing you. Thanks for coming. Been a crazy week at work. Stayed real busy. It was one of those crazy weeks. Crazy. It kept me hopping, I tell you. We'll just leave it at that. It kept me very busy. So did anything happen to anybody this week? Anybody have anything to say? So sick of, yeah. Yeah, that's right, Tony. Stick around. That's right. It was a crazy weekend. Water Possibilities, good video the other day.
We had our Winter Fest up here this weekend.
Oh, is that right?
There was hundreds of shanties out on the lake yesterday.
Oh, wow.
For the fishing derby.
What kind of fish were they going for? Pike?
There are some pike in our lake, but not that many.
Oh, okay.
But you get so many points for legal fish, and it was like, but all species, but whoever has the most points at the end of the thing wins. And I'm not real sure, but I did not go to the bar and participate. I don't hang out at the bar.
Yeah.
In the past, I mean, the prizes have been, up to about $5,000 worth of stuff.
Wow, that's pretty good. So how do you get a point? By catching a fish, or you get
Yeah,
multiple points?
like a legal walleye has to be at least 15 inches. So if you get one that's 15 inches, you're going to get whatever's assigned for a legal walleye. And if it's over the legal minimum, you'll get additional points for however big it is over the legal minimum.
Ah,
Perch, I think it's like 7 inches. When I was a kid, it was nothing to go out on this lake and catch a whole bucket full of 8 to 10 inches
is that right? Wow.
these days.
Does the lake getting really kind of fished down? A lot of people fishing there.
It's hard to fish out this lake, but they don't get quite as big. And we've got 4 species of trout and muskie and pike in this lake. So, there's a lot of predation on the smaller fish.
Oh, okay. Now do the like the rainbows there, are they like German browns, or are they rainbows, or
We've got rainbows, we've got Lakers, we've got specks, browns, Lakers, specks, and rainbows.
how excuse me, but how big does it have to be before you can keep it there on the trout?
15?
15 inches?
Yeah.
Wow, that's a pretty good sized trout.
Well, I've got a picture I could send you. Oh, we were out fishing a couple of years ago. A buddy of mine got a 34-inch rainbow, and because they didn't get to go out into the Great Lakes, it didn't turn into a steelhead. So it still had at that size, it still had the rainbow colors.
Ah,
It's just absolutely gorgeous.
that's really cool.
I think he spent about $400 to get that thing mounted.
Oh, did you get it mounted?
Not me, my buddy did.
Oh, okay. That's really cool. I haven't. The last time I went trout fishing was with my daughter, and we went over here and to Eastern Oregon, and they had to be 15 inches in length, and that was river. And I didn't see. We were fly fishing and using spinners, and you couldn't use any type of live bait. You couldn't use salmon eggs or anything like that. And we were using spinners, and she caught one fish that was 15 inches rainbow. We brought it back to camp and cooked it that night. So that was one fish out of there, and they had some pretty good. I mean, we caught quite a few, but we had to turn them loose, And you're not allowed to use. You got to use barbless hooks, so you got to be pretty good on that fishing rod,
The Asabo River runs through the county here too. There was a book written 150 years ago or so called The Holy Waters, which is about the Asabo River. It's a really good fishery, but there are areas of the Asabo that are just like that. No live bait, barbless hooks, but there's a couple of stores in town, a little tiny town, but a couple of stores in town that are specialized in fly making.
I tell you what, it's an art to make those flies,
It is.
And
there's a couple of guys in town that are masters at it, and they each have their own store.
You see that joke down there Tony just put up? Can you see that, Sterling?
Yeah, I do.
That's funny. I think that's very funny.
That is hilarious.
Hey, Gen X, good to see you. Thank you for coming. Dean, good to see you. Thank you. We're just hanging around, just chit-chatting right now. And
Eagle Steve was asking a minute ago what lake I'm on. Higgins Lake in Roscommon County, northern Michigan.
Ah, okay. Well, I was going to let you say that. I didn't want to say anything about what lake it was or anything like that. I was going to.
Oh, that's okay. I appreciate you leaving that to me.
Yeah, I didn't want.
But it's no big deal. I mean, if anybody wants to find out, all they have to do is look at my channel. It's all there.
What a possibility! Says we have a barbless chat right now. Way to go, Water. That's good.
Gen X, I'm on Higgins, but yeah, Houghton Lake is the runoff. But Higgins Lake is 10,000 acres and up to 140 foot deep. Houghton Lake is 20,000 acres and only 25.
YouTube off Natural Law.
Yeah.
We got an echo.
Yeah.
Better.
You got to turn the YouTube volume off. There you go.
I think I got it. How y'all doing?
Hey, we're doing good. How you doing?
How you
Cool.
doing?
I was checking out Salivate Metals and JM Unleashed told me I should come check you guys out.
I appreciate JM. He'll be here later on. But hey, there's another one stuck in here. Beto's in here. Hey, Beto, good to see you. Thank you for coming, Beto. That they sneak in here while I'm trying to talk, and then, so. But yeah, Natural Law, good to talk to you. Are you?
Michael,
I
think Michael needs to turn the sound off on the YouTube side.
Mine's off.
It's still echo.
Yeah, I'm getting a big echo.
Yeah, I got mine turned off. The only thing I could think is, hold on, is that better?
That's much better.
Okay, I think the problem is, just bear with me, guys. I've got to set up my headphones.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's fine. That'll work. I took last Sunday off. I went to the bar and watched the Super Bowl, and what a waste. I watched it till halftime and I left. I am not going to watch. Hey, Dennis.
Oh, you wanted to watch Bad Bunny, and you know it.
Yeah, you go ahead and say that.
Okay, I think I got it fixed, guys.
There you go.
Yeah,
you don't have that echo now there, Natural Law.
Yeah, my name's Mike, but I'm a natural law attorney.
Now what I have to ask you, what is a natural law attorney? What is that?
Well, I just believe in the constitutional republic, and which is based on natural law. I don't believe in the modern legal system and all that.
The law of the sea?
No, that'd be Admiralty Maritime Law. No, I believe in the traditional English common law is abrogated by the Bill of Rights, which means that, I support Thomas Jefferson and John Jay and people like that. What they wanted for the country, not what ended up happening to the country after 1913 and the creation of the Federal Reserve.
That's a good thing, Michael. Do you call you Mike or Michael?
You can call me Mike. Yeah, I practice law. I do catastrophic injury claims, and I actually do some maritime law. I help cruise ship victims where their family members got thrown over the side of ships and stuff like that. But
fun.
And then I do Second Amendment rights pro bono to help people with that.
Wow, that's good. That's good. People that get thrown overboard. Hopefully that doesn't happen very often.
It happens more often than you think, Rocky.
Really?
Yeah, and the cruise ship companies, they try to hide it and bury it, and I helped draft the Cruise Ship Safety Act and lobbied Congress because some of the cruise ship employees and people on the ships, they'll have their way with women. I'm not going to say the word because I'm also a content creator and I don't want to get you in trouble.
I appreciate that. I really do. We got JM in the house. I'm going to give him a link here. Make sure he can, if he wants to come up, he can come up. So,
nice.
Rocky, think about it. If you've got a spouse that you're kind of tired of, Hey, honey, let's go on a cruise.
Oh man, that's funny.
You
I'd
know
rather
what?
I'd rather
20
sleep
years
on the
ago, if
couch.
you'd have told me that, I'd have had me a cruise ship on.
I'd rather sleep on the couch because my kids would end up hating me.
Exactly. Exactly.
Mike, I'm not saying it's a good thing, but
Yeah.
people do terrible things.
Oh yes, sir. I get you, man. I'm just funning around with you guys.
Oh, that's
Right.
yeah. I don't get on here to be serious.
So
that's
I'm
good.
assuming that they can't turn, if somebody gets overboard, they generally drown and they can't find them more than likely.
Yeah, well, that was one of the problems is they would just keep on going. And, obviously, I don't know if any of you've been in the Navy, but turning a big ship around is not that easy. So one of the things we advocated for is what's called the man overboard system, where there's lasers that go around the side of the ship. And if someone falls over, it automatically stops the ship and makes it loiter and turn around.
That's great.
And they still haven't installed them.
Oh, they still haven't installed them?
No, but we're not here to talk about that. I'm here to join y'all, but that's what I do.
That's interesting. That could be another stream,
Yeah. But yeah,
But
so
we'll have to have you as a guest or something like that. And at the end of the stream, I'll put my email out there
Well,
so you
Mike,
can email me.
Rocky definitely happenings of the week.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Jack's
Yeah.
here. Good to see Jack Goldman. Good to see you and everything like that. So I was going to talk about what is going on in the silver world and how to work around. I don't know if I have been buying silver, but I have not been buying any ASCs because the premium on ASCs is just out of sight. And I'm not paying $15 over spot for ASC. So I have kind of ventured out and started doing different.
I picked up a couple of ASCs yesterday for $7 over spot.
That's
if
good price.
If I was to have picked up 100 of them, they would have only been $5 over spot.
Wow, I wish you'd have said something to me.
Well, I can get them for you now.
What are they 2026s? Are they new or what?
Oh, no. The ones I got are 14s.
Oh, 14. See, that's okay. I could sell them in my shop. That would be good.
Somebody that owns a jewelry shop that has about 500 of them that they're just sitting there in their jewelry shop, and they posted them on the Facebook, what hometown or the marketplace.
Do you have a link or something to that thing, or what? How do we get in touch, Sterling?
Call me later.
Okay, I'll do that because I definitely interested because if you can buy them for $7 over, I'm all down for that. Because what I've been doing is looking for, and this is what I've been buying. Can you see? Let's see that. The light is, let me get this off. Is that better? Can you see that?
Well, I can tell it's in a plastic prison.
It's a peace dollar, and it's graded MS-64.
Oh man!
And I paid $112 for this, and it was actually not bid. They had it on there, and the silver price was up pretty high. And so it was over $100 when I bought this. So I thought it was a pretty good deal. So I have been really concentrating on constitutional silver. And so if this light, man, I tell you.
Well, Rocky, I'll give you a bit of advice. Buy the calls and get them for under spot.
For graded?
No, calls.
Oh, calls, yes. See, calls don't sell too well out of my store, and I'm all the time looking for merchandise for the store, and so okay. Silver sells out of there, but it's got to be halfway decent. You can't.
I just buy it for my stack.
Okay.
And
Well,
If
I
I can
will
get-
talk.
If I can get something minted by the government at spot or less,
Yep.
that's beautiful.
See, that's what I was going to bring up is I put an order in for Roosevelt dimes at Hero Bullion. Now you can get those at Melt Spot, and they have them on there. It's pretty cheap. Depends on how much you want to buy, and so the more you buy, the less it is. So if you buy $5 or $10 worth of of there's 79. Nickel's still in jail.
How you doing, Jerry, darling? Good to see you.
Good to see you, 79.
Hey, Rocky, can I pipe in a little?
Sure, go right ahead.
I got a question for you. So I've been picking up constitutional silver like crazy over at SD Bullion because they're having a sale. And
Right.
I know they're not selling it to me at Melt. You say Hero sells stuff at Melt?
Yeah, if you go into their constitutional or what they call junk silver, they are selling a Roosevelt dimes by the roll, and it figures out to be exactly Melt. And now,
Man.
do you know how to figure Melt price?
You're right about 55 times space, then, right?
Yes, it's $55 and some change. I can't remember exactly, but yeah, and that's per dollar, Michael. And if do you know how to figure constitutional how much Melt is for it?
You know, I only knew spot. I know it has to do with the face value times. Gosh, I think it's like, isn't it face value times 60?
What you want to do is you take spot silver price.
It would be over spot right now.
Yeah.
Yes. So if you take spot silver price and you go on your calculator, hit 0.716 and you times it, that will give you the Melt value of $1 worth of face.
And that is approximate because that's based on normal wear.
Right.
Yeah.
If you had stuff that was uncirculated, it would be at 0.77.
Okay. So SD is not exactly a bargain.
No, you can get it cheaper.
Okay. I appreciate that, guys.
You're welcome.
If you are in any kind of urban area, find your local coin shop because you'll probably get a better deal at your local coin shop on constitutional silver.
Well, the issue is that I'm in one of these commie states in Vegas where the local coin shops have all these taxes. So I've got to go into Arizona in order to avoid those taxes.
Yeah, I understand completely.
That's why
I've got a daughter that lives not too far from Rocky up in Washington State, and she can't buy. They got 1.5% tax on metals.
I feel bad for what happened to all those local coin stores in Washington, man.
They're destroying. Hey, Zardos, good to see you. They're destroying the coin market or bullion market. Now here, I live in Oregon, Mike.
Yes, sir.
And we don't have sales tax here, so I can buy it with no tax on it.
Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah, that's why I've been getting it through SD. I was in the Marine Corps and I've got some bad injuries, and I blew my back out, so it's hard for me to travel. So SD is the only place I could get it online. I would actually be video with you guys, but I'm laying in bed with an ice pack. Otherwise, you'd see my smiling face.
Well, we'll look for the time that you come back and you can get up there. And Tony's a vet. He's on here, and he's a vet and injured. So you'll have a little something in common with him. He's on. Well, I think he's here. He was here earlier, but he's a vet.
Hey, that's cool. I see you got Zardoz in here. You got Dean. You got all the guys from Sal's channel. That's awesome. Great bunch of guys, by the way.
Well, thank you. Yeah, it's all. Well, I don't want to say out there, I don't want to offend anybody, but I'll be really straightforward and I try and be very conservative type person, So I'll just say that. And where I live is very blue, so it's they're trying to pass, and it's just, I'll put that out there. They're trying to pass that you cannot. They're trying to get a ballot on the ballot that you cannot hunt and fish, and it's illegal to kill a cow. If you're a rancher, it's illegal to kill a cow or a pig or chickens. You know.
Yeah,
So,
that's crazy.
It really is. It's just
ridiculous.
unbelievable.
Particularly with as good a farmland as there is out there in Oregon.
Oh, I mean, now farmland here, you can grow anything. I don't have
Yeah.
a green thumb, but stuff I stick it in the ground and it grows. You know.
Including
Yeah.
cannabis. You can grow some great cannabis there too, right, Sterling?
Absolutely.
Oh my God! Yeah, it's legal to grow 6 plants here.
Everywhere. I mean,
Yeah.
I live up in the frozen tundra. We grow great cannabis up here.
Yeah, one of the things I wanted to say about what I've noticed with the stacker community is most of them are pro Second Amendment, very libertarian minded, and I just found I feel like I found a home with you guys. You understand fiat currency, you get it.
Yep.
So it's like brothers from another mother, you know.
That's very true. I would
Yeah.
say most of them are. We have a new guy here that I'm not familiar with, but I see a bike in there. I hope it's a Harley because I'm an avid Harley rider. So
Hey, that's cool. I work with the Leathernecks Motorcycle Club, and I help them when they get in motorcycle accidents, and they help. I have a nonprofit set up to help military veterans, and most of them are bikers, so that's pretty cool.
yeah, it is. It's very cool. It's
Yeah.
we have a lot of events. Hey, Tony, we have a vet on here that we're talking. His name is Mike.
Hey,
So you'll have to.
what
come
branch
up-
was What branch was Tony in?
I think he was Marine Corps, but I
Okay.
know he was up there in special security clearance. I know that. So what he talks about, he said hi there. Did you see that, Mike? That he
I'm
said hi
taking
to you?
I'm taking a look here.
Oh, he was
Hey,
in the
Tony.
Army.
Well, I forgive you for being in the Army. We have a little bit of a rivalry, but I had some friends in the Ranger battalions and stuff like that. I was Marine Corps infantry. And I know Cannell was Navy. Hoo-yah. Go Navy, man.
My daughter was embedded with the Marines in Oki for 6 years.
Was she a corpsman?
No. She's GS,
I don't even know what that is.
government service.
Oh, okay. Copy that. Yeah. So she was a civilian.
Yep.
Copy that. Yeah. That's awesome, man. Well,
Actually,
congratulations.
I mean, she's with the Army now in Tacoma, so that's why she's close to Rocky now.
Yeah, I just feel like a real
Coming, huh?
real patriotic vibe with the stacker community, so I feel at home. I don't have to mince my words, you know.
Nickel, you are so wrong.
November's coming. Eh? We got somebody on here. What's going on, Nickel?
The big crybaby's thinking we're going to go blue.
Hey, Dean was a tanker. What, Dean, were you in the Corps? DNR 63?
I think he was. I was a tanker, so he has to be Army full bore.
Well, we had tankers up until just recently. We just got rid of our tanks.
Yeah, he was. He was Army.
That's cool. Yeah,
That
it
was-
surprises me. There's a lot of vets in the stacker community.
Yep,
I like
there is.
that.
Oh, he's a jarhead.
Oh, he's a
Ooh,
jarhead. Okay, sorry about
Yeah.
that, Mike. He is a jarhead.
He's one of us. Yeah, well, I could kind of tell by some of the terminology he was using over at Sal's channel that he was probably in the Corps.
Well,
That's awesome.
That's great. That's great.
You know,
also,
so-
too,
We
I
should
finish up a little bit about.
Miss Ida's channel too, because particularly if you spend time laying around in bed looking for things to do to entertain yourself in this community,
Yeah.
weekday mornings. I'll do this off of Eastern time because that's what works for me. But 7:30 Eastern to 10 a.m. Eastern, on the Ida Herring channel. We do a lot of talking about the metals, markets, and stuff like that. We also play trivia, and the trivia game culminates each Friday where people can play Take It or Leave It for silver prizes, and it all goes towards supporting a big auction that Miss Ida runs in March for St. Jude's.
Oh, that's cool. All right.
And she's been averaging about $50,000 a year in this auction for St. Jude's too.
That's so awesome. That is awesome.
That is cool.
And
yeah, I had a quick.
all people from the community. There are a lot of vets in there. There's a lot of people. We in the community do a couple auctions a year for wounded warriors.
Very nice. Yeah, you know, my dad just passed away from Agent Orange. He was a Marine too. And, you know, our government said it was safe and effective, like everything else they say is safe and effective, right? And,
yeah, just like all this geoengineering that they're not doing.
That they're not doing, that we can't talk about, otherwise we get our YouTube channel suspended.
That is so true. That is so true. And I'm gonna put a link into Ida's channel out there. That way, you can. Michael, Ida's a great person. I know her. She lives in Texas, and I'm from Texas, so that gives you a little bit. And here's her link right there. You can hit that link, and that'll take you, and you can sub to her channel.
Copy that. I'll sub to her right now. By the way, I'm also barred in Texas.
You're in Texas too?
Yeah, I was originally from Communist Fornia, and we escaped to Nevada. But the goal was Texas. But man, the property taxes were so out of control that we decided to stay here until we see what happens with the real estate market here in the next few months.
Well, I think interest rates will go down, so it'll make it easier.
Yeah, those property taxes are scary. That's right, brother. Yeah, we're kind of waiting. I've got enough of a stack to where I could probably pay cash in fiat currency for a home there, but damn, those property taxes are terrifying.
Oh, they just raised my taxes up again this month or this year. So it's and it's just every year they keep jacking it up. They're going to make it so we can't own anything, you know?
Yeah, BlackRock's buying up everything.
Yeah.
Pretty scary stuff. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I came here, because I was thinking, man, as much as I like silver, what do you think, Rocky? Should I be rotating into gold now?
You know, personally, I thought about the same thing on that, but I'm going to stick. I think the upside of silver is better than gold. Gold will go up, but I think the percentage is better in silver because they have, the bullion banks have driven the price down of, they've raised the margins and got everybody, weeding everybody out so the big guys can play. And then if you look at that, plus where the price has driven the price down, I really think right now is a buying point. We should be buying. And I'm still sticking with my prediction. I figured by March, silver will be at 150 because of the simple reason that there is a shortage of silver. The United States government has put out, was it $12 billion to stock up on metals? And it's crazy. And, precious metals, stockpile. So, daggum good and well that if they're doing it, we should be doing it. And so I'm very much pro silver. And that's why I was saying, I just ordered silver dimes with Hero.
Yeah.
And me personally, I don't pay with credit card. I have an account with them. I send them a check. And it's cheaper that way. And you get it cheaper. So
But I do believe that the exchange rate is at a place where it's not terrible to buy gold.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I love my
I
gold.
think there's a lot bigger upside on silver, like Rocky was saying.
Yeah,
But
I've seen that. I started buying in the $20 range, and man, I just like my wife couldn't believe it either. She's so happy. You have no idea. No idea.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
That's great.
I rotated out of building AK-47s in my garage from parts kits into something that can support the family.
Exactly. And they've stopped that here in Oregon because of where you could buy the actual not AKs, but you could buy the AR-15 lowers and build them. And they've stopped that here. It's a felony if they said that I had made one of these lower ones. So
yeah, that's one of the main reasons we left Communist-fornia. They just all the crazy laws,
yeah,
taking away our unalienable rights to defend our family and all that. And even if you do and you're in the right, the prosecutors will still try to come after you, even if it was self-defense. And as a lawyer, I've represented several people like that. And also with the schools, they try to tell little boys that they're girls. And if you say anything against it, they'll declare it a hate crime and they'll take your kids from you.
In California.
I represented a family like that. And I said, you know what, we're out of here. So we homeschool the kids now. And we're just, we're living in a purple state trying to figure out what we're going to do next.
Well, I personally, and from Dallas, Texas, my son's still there. We have a shop in Bedford, Texas.
Yes, sir.
And it's a card and coin shop, and we buy and sell coins and sports cards and autograph material. And so I started about 2 years ago, and I'm getting ready to retire, and I'm gonna probably go back to good old Texas, Big D. So, and so I can't believe how expensive property is in Texas now. It's unbelievable.
It's going down
a large influx of people, almost as much as Florida has over the last 8 years or so.
Yeah, exactly.
That was the other thing that scared me, is if it's more people from California, they're going to vote for the same destruction that they caused to California.
I think California, Arizona, states are actually more red than they appear.
Yeah.
And this voting by ID,
I don't know how this gerrymandering is going to actually get California to be all blue or 90% blue, because the people that are not in the cities are not liberal.
Well, it's illegal aliens. So they bring illegal aliens to sanctuary cities, and then they redistrict using the illegal aliens. And that's how the Democrats took over California. And they would lose probably 3 or 4 House seats if the illegals were deported, and California would be red again.
Well, I don't know if you know that. I was going to add some information. I'll put them at the comment sections at the end of my video. But are you aware that the United States and Trump, they spent $3.8 billion. It's an enormous amount, $38 billion on detention centers across the United States. Are you aware of that?
I wasn't, but it makes sense that it would help the prison industrial complex to bring criminals into the country. It's just all crazy, man, Rocky, It's just not the country.
I agree with you 100%.
It's not the country I grew up in. All my neighbors were military veterans. You could sleep with your house unlocked. Everybody had firearms. It was just normal.
Right,
and
right.
Nobody was getting shot. It just blows my mind what's happened to my beautiful America.
Oh, it's changed a lot in the last 20 years. I'll say that. It's just incredible. And what also too, they're attacking our food with all this. Now I can't verify this, but Rockzilla, thanks for coming. last week I watched a video on YouTube, and these one of these home channel preppers was talking about the chemtrails that they're spraying, and they're spraying these synthetic parasites out in with the chemtrails, and they were talking about the only way to get rid of these parasites is an Epsom salt bath. You have to get in the bathtub and put Epsom salt in, and they'll come out of you because they don't like that.
Yeah, I do that with baking soda as well.
Yes, there you go.
Yeah.
And so they were talking about that, and I was like, I can't tell you how many emails I have sent to the White House about these chemtrails, and they can't tell me that this is not programmed and are some of the things that I'm doing right now. Like in Texas, my family down there got some of the snowballs out of their yard, and we're going to do some tests on them when I get a chance. Hey, Barbara, good to see you. Thank you for coming. Be sure to hit that like button and love button. Show me some love, everybody. And so we're going to do some tests on these because from what I heard, that these ice and snow that's been coming down is not really snow. It actually will not melt. It burns.
You can light it on fire.
I've seen those videos. Exactly. That seems weird.
So she is my family in Dallas got that last snowstorm. She went out and took some of these and wrapped them up in plastic, and we're gonna film them and do some tests to them to see what happens. I want to see for myself.
And this is down in Texas?
Yeah, Dallas, Texas.
Now you guys probably also know this, that in Colombia, Bill Gates has these mosquito farms where they're allegedly, because I don't want to get in trouble, allegedly injecting them with like mRNA and stuff like that. And then they're going and biting people and injecting them because Bill Gates wants to make sure that everyone is safe and effective.
Oh man.
Yeah. So it's happening. These rich people that hung out at Epstein Island who believe in population control, believe if they can do a really good job with vaccines, that they can get the population down. At least that's what I've heard.
Well, I remember a thing from Gates at least 10 years ago where he said it, but it didn't really sound like it. That he figured that with the vaccines, they could reduce the population by 10%.
Yeah, I heard that same thing. And then all the stuff that we heard about eating little ones and the words that we can't say because we'll get banned on YouTube in the emails from those Epstein files. It's all true.
We have JM in the house. Thank you, JM. It's good to see you.
It is interesting, all of the clarification or support that is coming from all of this, what was once conspiracy theories.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, conspiracy, my, you know what?
And with WikiLeaks, they would say it's Russian misinformation, right? But it's all it's all corroborated by the Epstein files. The same stuff that was in the in the WikiLeaks is the same exact stuff. Even the words like pizza and stuff like that, it's all the same.
Yeah, exactly.
It's crazy, Rocky.
Have you met JM? JM was on Sal's channel today. He's in the house.
JM is my homie.
Here.
Hey guys, good to see y'all.
Yeah, JM is the reason I'm here. He told me to come over.
See there's JM right there. JM's a good guy. I always welcome JM.
Great moderator.
Yes, he is. He's a good mod. That's for sure. I wish I wasn't working I have worked so much here since I switched jobs that I can't be on YouTube as much as I used to be. So send me that. Says you're a troublemaker, JM.
Terry's always looking for trouble, though.
Yeah, well, she knows trouble's my middle name.
Well, I wanted to say something to you, JM, about your last few videos that I got to watch with the graphs.
Yeah.
That is so spot on what you're talking about, and I would recommend, Mike, you go to JM's channel
Yeah.
and look at his, because what they did when the silver was going up, they actually shut the sale of silver down for quite a few hours,
I remember
and
that. Yep.
so it's really good that I was like, man, that's spot on, JM.
So guess what, Rocky? Like Mike, natural law attorney, already shared that live stream out on his post tab on YouTube. So he's already sharing that to his. How many subscribers do you have? It's not like 50,000,
A little over 60,000.
60,000.
Yeah. So
Oh
what
my!
so I was, I'm heavily involved in the police accountability stuff, and most of my audience are like-minded. And what I'm trying to do is build parallel systems similar to what the Amish are doing, where if shit hits the fan, we have people that we can rely on in tough times. And I just gave away a 1/10 ounce piece of gold to raise some fiat for a guy who doesn't even have cold water, with the goal of trying to bring people together, teach them about ham radios, about how to prep. Because I can feel it, man. There's something's going to happen pretty bad here pretty soon,
I
and
agree.
I want to make sure I've got people like you on my team. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
And I'm gonna.
Mike, I would appreciate. I YouTube a year ago gave me a strike, and they have suppressed my channel really bad.
I'll
So
share
I
the
would
shit out of it.
appreciate any help for you to share my channel and anything like that. And
Yeah.
I'll be glad to help anybody out there buying silver and give them some. I will say this is what I did for a friend that I work with, and he comes on here every now and then, but he's in a foreign country right now, so I'll leave it at that. But I was telling him the direction where silver's going to go,
Yeah.
and he got into buying paper silver and was playing the
Oof.
market. Yeah, he made a lot of money in just a few weeks.
You mean fiat?
What I was telling him where it's going to go, and
Fiat's
I
not
was so
money.
happy for him. He took a vacation.
Yeah,
So,
exactly. It's not money.
It's not money. It's fiat currency.
exactly. I don't
Financial
recommend
instrument.
anybody going into it, but he did really good. So
Okay. Well,
and
Rocky,
most
I'll share something with you. My channel got banned for 90 days for talking about safe and effective stuff, about all my friends who passed away from strokes, my mother-in-law who died from thrombosis 2 days after she got her safe and effective stuff, and they banned my channel for 90 days for misinformation. So
that's what I got banned for. One of my
yeah,
guys got up here and was talking about his naturopathic remedies for different things and what he was going through right now, and he was talking about his remedies, and they banned me for what he was saying on here. His name was Dale Vale.
I
oh
was gonna
wow,
say,
yeah,
that's something I did, was it, Rocky?
Do what?
I said that wasn't something I did, was it?
No. Dale Vale was talking about his homeopathy. He's a naturopathic type of doctor type guy,
yeah.
Okay.
and so he was going through
Well, Mike,
a treatment,
You
and he was.
you might appreciate my channel a little bit.
I'll share both of you guys'.
Well,
I would appreciate it. Yeah.
cannabis. The reason I picked that name, I'm retired out of Big Pharma. My pension comes from Pfizer. I'm not
Oh,
proud
shit.
of that, but it does.
So you have a lot of
I was
information.
originally with Park Davis. I'm a Park Davis legacy guy, and
Yeah.
they did a real good job of pulling the wool over our eyes.
Yeah.
Then Pfizer bought us, and things started coming clearer and clearer and clearer. And I wound up walking away from the industry when I was 55 years old, when I was just starting to make big money.
Yeah.
But what I do, I want, for a long time, I've made a little extra money working with cannabis because of my toxicology. I'm pretty good at my lab skills doing extractions. I make really high quality stuff.
Nice.
But I used what I made from cannabis to purchase my silver and gold.
Oh, great. That's smart.
So my channel name is Sterling Cannabis, but what I do now is, and Barbara is probably my biggest fan, Barbara Carbone, who was in the chat. I take my dog down to the lake shore and we walk along the lake shore and I show videos of her in the lake and I read scripture for about a minute.
Oh, that's good. Well, I'll make sure to subscribe to
So
all y'all's channels.
I don't really talk about, I mean, silver and gold as money are listed in the Bible some 400 times.
At least, yep.
I do bring up those scriptures from time to time, but I don't harp on it.
Yeah. Well, you might get banned. These Moloch worshipers that run Google and YouTube don't like that kind of stuff.
But I'll get on Rocky's channel and I'll get on other channels and talk about the economic part of all of this.
Yeah. Well, I'm happy that I met you guys. I appreciate JM introducing me to you guys. I'm really in a position now to where my wife from El Salvador, and we're thinking, we might even just want to just move there. It's so safe now that they've got Bukele as president, and they're sitting on $13 trillion worth of gold. I mean, the place could really be something,
That's something right there to say right there. Because
Yeah.
who knows what's going to happen here in the U.S. It's
Terrifying.
They keep pushing this Civil War crap,
Yeah, the
And that's
Marxists
the
have
last
taken
thing
over.
we need.
The Marxists have completely taken over the colleges and the public schools. Started with the KGB, and then the Communist Chinese took over.
Yeah,
And they're going to be the next presidents, and they don't even know the difference between human biology.
Mike, that is so spot on. Yes, it is.
Yeah, I just did some videos today. So I represent Dick Heller of District of Columbia versus Heller, and it's the seminal case on gun rights. And I did some shorts, if you guys get a chance to watch them, where we talk about Ketanji Brown. And she's arguing, it sounds like from the oral arguments at the Supreme Court that Alan argued a couple weeks ago, that she's arguing in favor of these racist black codes being a historical analog for banning the people of Hawaii from being able to conceal carry. Saying that
Are you kidding me?
I'm absolutely not. They're called the Black Codes. And because the law is under the Bruin case, that thank God for Dick, because he started it all with District of Columbia versus Heller, that in order for these commie states to pass a gun law, they have to prove there's a historical analog, a historical reason that was in existence at the time of the founding of this country, or close thereto, like a culture or custom in one of the states to make the law valid. And so and I don't want to bore you guys too much, but this is really interesting for your viewers. The state of Hawaii hired Barack Obama's attorney, and his argument, because they're saying that they don't want to have concealed carry in Hawaii, his primary argument is, well, they had these black codes after the Civil War that made it illegal for black people to carry a concealed carry or carry a firearm onto private property that's open to the public. And so our argument is, so what the state of Hawaii is saying is, basically, you cannot conceal carry anywhere in Hawaii where there's a private business open to the public unless they give you permission first. Well, historically, it's always been
BS, isn't it?
right. Historically, it's always been the only way that worked is if they put up a sign in their store at the curtilage that said no guns allowed, and of course that would mean you couldn't bring it in. But remember that a parking lot, a gas station, that's also considered private property open to the public. So in effect, their law bans carry in about 96% of the state of Hawaii, the way it's written. And so Barack Obama's lawyer is arguing Well, we found this law from Louisiana that black people weren't allowed to have guns, and it was in effect at this time early in the nation's history. And so that's the argument that they're standing on. Look at that. Wow. Is
We're
that
gonna
a,
we're fixing that, Michael. We're fixing to have a giveaway here,
okay?
and these are $2 bills consecutive. And
So I was going to ask you about Bondi. She's against concealed carry. You know that, don't you?
Well, she joined us in our brief. It's one of the first times in U.S. history that the Department of Justice joined a private citizen in favor of the Second Amendment. And so we actually had the Department of Justice's attorney sitting next to Alan, who's also a Marine, and he works with my law firm, Alan Beck. He's one of the seminal firearms rights lawyers in the country. And she argued in favor of the people of the state of Hawaii to be able to conceal carry. I don't know much about Bondi. I know they're all a bunch of crooks, but
they are.
I'm a single issue voter, so I don't care much about any of these guys. But if you support the Second Amendment, do you support returning us back to constitutional currency? You got my vote. That's kind of the way I look at it. So
we've got.
But anyways, yeah.
We got one of your shorts videos here, Michael. I'm just going to hit play on it, and then I'll drop the link. And then we've got this giveaway coming right up. Here we go.
Oh, yeah. This is a good one, too. That's Dick Heller.
Yeah. I thought I could put it on full screen, but it doesn't.
I figured it out that, in real simple terms, they give me a gun to protect the government people, but I can't own a gun to go home and protect my people in my household. And then it had to be a few weeks later, I came to the conclusion we truly did back in the early 2000s live, and maybe way before that, I just was unaware of it. We do still today live in a two-tiered society. Not, and here's the key, not unlike the old Soviet Union.
Oof, that's scary. That's me.
That is spot on there, Mr. Mike. Is that you, Mike?
That's me. And the guy arguing, that was Dick Heller. And so he was a security guard, a federal security guard, and his job was to protect the Supreme Court justices. But he wasn't allowed to have a gun to protect his home because he lived in the communist, District of Columbia. And so because of his case, District of Columbia versus Heller, Justice Scalia said, that's absurd. The Second Amendment protects a private individual's right to keep and bear arms to defend home and hearth against all enemies, foreign and domestic. And so because of his case, that made it possible for Alan to be able to argue Wolford before the Supreme Court a few weeks ago. And that's our case, the concealed carry case in Hawaii. And the Department of Justice is one of the very first time, I think the fourth time in U.S. history that the Department of Justice in amicus joined a private citizen in arguing a brief, but I think it's the very first time in U.S. history that the government actually argued in favor of protecting the Second Amendment. Typically, they're always against upholding the Second Amendment. So, look, I think that it really ties in with stacking in the Constitution because, look, all money, Article 1, Section 10, gold and silver is supposed to be the currency of the states. Just like the Second Amendment says, the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. And the militia is all men 16 and over. It's traditionally, historically, that's what militia means. There was regular militia, which is you and me, and then the irregulars, the Continentals that helped the federal government. But we're all militia by birth. And so when you hear these commie justices say, oh, that means National Guard, that's not historic. That's not true. That's ACLU and Harvard and Yale idiots trying to rewrite history. Sorry, I'm not trying to be political, guys. Just being honest. That's the reality.
It is. I agree with you 100%. I started the here. If you want to pick a number and put out there 1 through 50, and so we're going to have a giveaway, and so.
All right, I'll throw one up there too.
There you go. 1 through 50, the closest to the number. Nickel will pull the number. Are you there, Nickel?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. 1 through 50. We're all. Matthew's got 17. Eagle Steve, pick a different number than 17.
Mike, Nickel always picks the number, and it's almost always got something to do with women's sports.
Exactly. Exactly.
I don't even know what that is.
Well, I tend to agree with you.
I don't even know how to tell the difference between a man and a woman because I need to be politically correct.
That's pretty funny, Mike. Oh, Lord.
Well, I hear that it's fluid, right? It can change. It's fluid.
Yep, exactly. Looks
Copy
like
that.
we're 45. I'm looking up here. So far, we're doing pretty good now, picking the same numbers. So,
Well, I did initially, but I removed that one.
Well, I picked 45 too, so somebody got my number.
40.
Well,
Oh,
you got 40. It's
45?
the first one with it.
The Canal 76. You got to pick a different number. Let's see who was first. I think you.
Mike was first.
Okay, yeah, that's
Yes,
what I'm
sir.
looking for. Yeah, okay. Mike was first. Pick a different number.
Hey, and by the way, Rocky, that's also the law. First in time is first in right.
Exactly. I'm with you, Mike. I'll tell you a little secret. My first wife. Her father was an attorney, and he taught. I used to run Ritz's for him at the jail on the
that's cool.
weekends. So I know a little bit about it.
Well, I've got a little interesting history too. I became a lawyer with no law degree or undergrad, and then later went to law school at night and earned my Juris Doctorate. I have
Oh, is
no
that
formal
right?
education. Yeah, my background is construction, being a Marine, so I can build a house from the ground up. My dad was a
That's
builder,
awesome.
so I can lay the pipes. I worked with the framers during the summer and the plumbers ever since I was a kid. Dropped out of school when I was 16, worked full-time construction, went to school at night, and on my 18th birthday, when I got my diploma, the gunnery sergeant from the recruiting station had me on a bus down to MEPS, down to MCRD San Diego. So yeah, I'm not a tip.
Awesome.
That's why you don't hear me talking like one of these typical commie puke lawyers.
I like it. You and my father-in-law would have gotten along good. So,
That's
Mr. Nickel,
now-
what number did you pick,
Well-
brother?
So now we know how come Rocky lost everything.
Yeah, her dad. Yeah.
That is funny.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah.
What you got there, Nickel?
All right, ready? 20. That's what Indiana lost to Illinois today by. And it meant
20. Let's go back up here and let's check who's the closest to 20. So let me get up here and look. And
It's the closest.
Can it be over or does it have to be under?
it's got to be under. We're going to go under.
Okay.
Closest
Well,
and
I
under.
think that it might be Eagle Steve at 18.
Eagle
I see.
Steve, 18. Yep, I see 18 there, Eagle Steve. And let's see here. Let me keep going. Lucky Star got 21. She's one over.
That's why I asked. That's why I
Oh,
asked.
Lord. She got close.
Yeah, Matt Wing was close too. 17.
Yep. We'll go back up. Eagle Steve, I'm going to put my email in there. Send me an email.
So that's pretty cool. So you gave away a couple of $2 bills?
Yep. And I also send a little stickers and some other stuff. But
The stickers I've got
You
up
get
there on my
domed.
screen.
and you get some dong.
Came in a package from Rocky a week ago.
yeah, the mail has been really bad. But yeah, I send those. Plus, I send you get dong too. So,
And does Sterling
really
send any
don't.
indica?
well, Sterling, you already had a dong, so I didn't send you another one.
No, but will Sterling send me some indica if I win?
There you go.
Well, I'll tell
Sterling
you
likes
what.
sending that stuff.
I'll tell you what, Mike.
Yes, sir.
I make rosin in RSO.
Ooh. God, look at that. That's beautiful, JM.
Smells good too.
God, you guys are making me jealous right now. I can smell it from here.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Mike, I'm glad that
But
you.
my lungs are crap because when I was a kid, I got pneumonia every year, and finally, when I was in my young adult age, I wound up with Legionnaire's disease, so my lungs
Oh,
are all
man.
scarred up. So
That's
I
terrible.
can't smoke, but
Yeah.
I eat a lot of cannabis.
Yeah. Orals. Yeah.
I can't do
Edibles.
anything like that, Mike, because I work for a company. I'm a mechanic for an airline, so I can't do anything like that.
Well,
So
Rocky, I got the similar issues because I practice law, and I'm constantly having.
exactly.
It makes me into a complete idiot. Like I can't remember anything because I only like the good stuff like indica that just floors me.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
I like the edibles that like put me to sleep for 4 hours. So
Well, that's what I do.
I got to watch it, man. But I'm all about your freedom, as long as you're not harming someone else or messing with kids, to do whatever the hell you want.
There you go.
I'm a libertarian all the way.
Well, be sure to spread
Everybody
out,
here thinks I smoke it. I don't. Everybody here
Everybody
thinks I
thinks you
do.
do.
though. You know what, Nickel? That blue United States has got to go to red, brother. You got to change that. We're not going to have that anymore.
Well, Rocky, think about it. A year and a half ago at the election, he was all big Trump and made me come up on his stream and everything. And that night, in the middle of the night during the election, he turned blue during the election.
That's funny.
Because he thought he was going to lose and he turned blue.
And Nickel, just for the record, I don't think that you do smoke pot. I think that you should smoke pot.
That's funny.
You know what, Nickel? If you do, I'll make sure that you get some from good old Oregon, brother.
Now, I got a quick question. JM, I notice a bit of a Canadian accent. Am I wrong on that?
No, you got it. I'm near
Yeah,
Toronto.
he's our favorite Canadian.
Near Toronto.
Next time I come up, we're
exactly,
gonna
exactly.
next time I visit Canada, we're gonna have to go out for a rip, eh?
Yeah, sounds good. Sounds good, man. We'll put some maple syrup. We'll put some maple syrup on it too.
Now, I don't know if these Yanks know what going out for a rip is, but maybe we
Kind
can
of like
share.
doing a dab.
Yeah, or going out for a car ride and getting crazy.
Well, yeah, I don't want to implicate myself, but
Yeah.
lots of, let's just put it this way: lots of people growing up, especially if you lived in the rural areas,
Yeah,
there'd be a bunch of 4 or 5 guys would hop in the car with a case of beer.
yeah.
Actually, with that many guys, probably 2 cases of beer. And you
Labatt's.
just spend the night ripping around the gravel roads. There'd be campfire spots. There'd be bush parties, and you just go all over the freaking countryside.
And hot boxing, right?
Yeah.
Hot boxing.
A lot of the time it was beaters. The cars were beaters, like they were souped up. And rear-wheel drive. When I was growing up, they're all rear-wheel drive.
Yeah, you could get crazy.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, there's
go out to the landfill and shine the deer.
Yep.
There you go.
A lot of people don't realize that most Canadians are like us guys, but there's like areas of Canada that are like communist Chinese, and they're the ones who control their
ones
government.
That speak French.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's different cultures here, similar to in the States, but we just don't have a strong constitution like the States does.
Yeah.
Right.
But there's a lot of good, because a lot of people, oh, you're from Canada, you must be a communist. And I'm like, no, that's only like the government. The regular can, yeah.
Yeah, what do you think about the provinces out west that have made utterances towards leaving the Canadian Union?
I think that they should. I don't blame them at all. I'm actually considering, there's only a 20% chance, but I'm considering moving to Alberta. I got some friends that are right by Calgary, just out in the, like 20 minutes outside of Calgary. And I think that's good. They've been subsidizing most of the rest of the provinces, if not the country, for decades, and they keep getting screwed.
Their own country.
They keep getting screwed.
I don't think that they have to latch onto the U.S. I think they could become their own country.
They could, like Texas.
That is what what they actually want to do.
I think you should move down there close to me when I get to Dallas.
There you go. But they'll be very, very, very friendly with the states, much more than the federal Canadian federal government has been. And it'll be like, let's freaking go, right?
Yeah.
Let's work together. We're freaking allies.
That's right. And Canadians are pretty tough. I scrapped with a couple when I was stationed down at Camp Pendleton, and you guys play hockey and you don't mess around. Like a lot of you guys don't have any teeth.
The best part of the Olympics is curling.
Yeah.
I love
They're pretty
watching
tough.
curling.
They're not like the Canadian politicians. These guys are pretty rough.
It depends where you go to. Like right
Yeah.
now, where I live near Toronto, there's a city in Toronto called Brampton. It's just north of like downtown Toronto, and
Wow.
it's got over 1 million people, or close to 1 million people, that have immigrated from India in the last 20 years.
Right.
And so I'm not saying they're tough, because actually, if you look at them when they've had scraps with China, India usually wins when it's hand to hand.
Yeah, that's true.
So a lot of them are actually pretty tough too. But the point I'm trying to make is just that it's very, very diverse here in Canada, similar to what I've seen in the States, just more magnified.
Yeah.
Well, guys, it's past 6 o'clock, and I'm going to shut her down. And I want everybody to come back. Michael, please come back. Sterling, come back. Nickel, be sure and come back. I like that much better than that blue damn UNS you got up there.
Yeah.
That's
And
better.
Tim, I would love for you to come back, and let's call it a night. And we
All
will we'll do some more giveaway. My gold bars should be here. I had to reorder them again, so we'll get more gold bars so I can give them away. So, but we're going to go say good night, and everybody, and y'all have a great night.
It was a real honor to have met all y'all, and I'll make sure to subscribe to all your channels. And I'll
Thank you, Michael.
Mike, it was a pleasure.
I'll promote you, Rocky, and also I'll check out Hero Bullion. And now that I know that you're an LCS, and we'll talk more. Maybe I'll buy some stuff from you. All right?
Did you get my email?
Not yet, but it's on your description, right? In your
no.
Can you drop it there for me?
I'm putting it up again.
And I'm gonna put my YouTube down for people so they can contact me if they want.
I already subbed to you, Mike. So
okay. Well, if anybody wants to reach out to me, if they have any questions or want to come on my show as a guest, I'll promote your channels.
Perfect.
Anybody who's a patriot and who's a stacker, I want to try to help them out.
And there's my email in the chat right there. So be sure to take it.
I was already subbed to you, and actually on my old channel, I had one. You actually commented on one of my videos, so
I did.
Yeah.
Oh no, well, that's cool, man. See, that's what I like, because I've been basically doing the whole Cop Watch thing and talking about 2A rights, and I got all these stackers coming onto my channel. Now I'm looking for you, Rocky. You said you put it in the chat?
Yeah, it's in the chat. You see it right there? rtguards@gmail.com.
I'm looking. Okay, I got you. Okay. rtguards@gmail.com. I'll shoot you an email right now.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, guys. God bless everybody.
Good night, everyone. I'm going to shut her down, and we'll see y'all later. Thank you for coming, everybody, and it was a great chat tonight. So thank you much.
Have a good evening, everybody.
See you, Sterling. See you, Bozo. Bye, guys.
Good night.